Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Boy, well, that was rough. What a weird few days we've had, since this XRP pump group initially formed back a few days ago now. We saw the price of XRP go up as high as roughly 75 cents, then come back crashing down to the mid-30s. And yeah, guys, I mean, this game is not for the faint of heart. And I'm even reluctant to call it a game. I don't like calling investing a game. When people come to me and say, yeah, I'm getting into the crypto game, gonna make a little money here, what should I chase next? I always say, you know what, do your research, make sure you know where you're putting your money, because this could end really, really badly. And I have a feeling that, for some people, this did end badly. But right now, look at XRP price, okay? This is XRP. After we had seen this dump, the 1 hour chart, XRP is slowly rebounding. All right, we came down as low as roughly 34 cents, right in around here. But guys, check this out. It's looking like we are making an inverted head and shoulders, which means XRP to the upside. The other good news is that we are higher than we were before this group started. Okay, this group started, I believe, on the 29th, and on the 28th, we were trading anywhere between 25 cents, and then on the 29th, I think we got up to 28 cents, and then that's when XRP price started to shoot up. The problem was people were buying XRP in anticipation that the price would move higher, and sure enough, on the 1st, everybody had already bought in. The price was already so very high, and then I don't know who bought. When on the 1st at 8:30 a.m. when the price was already at 65 cents or so. But I have a feeling some people lost some money and are probably feeling very foolish about that. We're going to talk about this thing that happened and what's going on with XRP now. So, let's focus on the good news first. XRP, even though this didn't pan out to be much, we are still making waves to the upside. We did hit that low, the retracement of 34 cents. And guys, look at this. Again, this is on the hourly. We are almost up to 40 cents yet again. So it is formulating that inverse head and shoulders. That is a sign that we could be moving upward. Before I move on, I also wanted to mention something that I had talked about yesterday with regard to Gene Simmons. Now, I don't know if you guys follow Life's Tough Media here on Twitter. He is a podcaster, and he's interviewed some very influential people in the cryptocurrency space. This is my man Dustin. I just got a text from him this morning telling me that he has interviewed Gene Simmons. He has not released the interview yet. It's still being worked on, but check that out, guys. He tweeted it out here. Gene Simmons interview, and yes, spoiler alert, he does talk about XRP in the interview. Some really interesting information there, guys. I will bring it to you. I suggest you follow Life's Tough Media, though. I'll leave his Twitter down in the description of the video. So Gene Simmons, if you guys remember from yesterday's video, which I will link up here, is bullish on XRP despite what happened yesterday. This from the XRP Bully, a statement on the events that occurred yesterday. So this apparently was released from that pump group. This statement is released on behalf of the administration of the Buy and Hold XRP Telegram group in response to the events that occurred today, which was yesterday, 8:30 a.m. There is a lot of misinformation circulating, so it is important to educate everyone and stay accurate when conveying information. Here's what happened. The purpose. The Buy and Hold XRP Telegram group was created on Wednesday, January 27th, 2021. The goal of this group is to bring awareness to the potential of XRP to guide the future of cross-border payments by engaging in a community-oriented buy and hold event. We truly underestimated the popularity of XRP on a global scale, and the response that we've gotten over the past few days has been overwhelming, and we thank all community members for bringing awareness to this event. Timeline: on January 27th, 2021, the Buy and Hold Telegram group was informed and XRP closed at 26.8. On January 30th, they had 150,000 members, and XRP closed at 44 cents. What happened on February 1st? February 1st was the day of the International Buy and Hold event. Important events occurred, and it's important to highlight these events due to the overwhelming global spike in demand for XRP. Many key exchanges had experienced system bottlenecks. Buy and Hold XRP Telegram group has a total of 200,000 members in one group. A channel has been created to keep up with the influx of members, and the channel will be titled Updates Buy and Hold XRP. The opening price of XRP is at 47 cents. As of the time of writing this statement, the intra high stands at 0.744, almost 75 cents. Our reaction: we are unsure if the actions of the international community caused a direct increase in the price of XRP over the past 4 days. However, we never imagined that we'd receive such overwhelming support internationally under the goal of bringing awareness to the benefits of XRP and its underlying technology. Although trading cryptocurrencies is inherently risky, it's important to understand that the true value of XRP comes from its utility. So take it as you will. They released a statement, suggesting that this wasn't necessarily a pump group, that it was indeed a group to create awareness about XRP. You guys can put your comments on what you think about that down in the description of this video. Kiva down here says, you don't announce a pump days before the actual event. Crypto Bull 2020 says, good point. If the group actually meant for this to be a XRP pump, they wouldn't have been this transparent. Sir Gordon Gecko down here, it looks very bad for the XRP community. These shenanigans, I'll say, that was pulled. Hopefully nobody got hurt bad, which, by the way, dumped at 8:35 a.m. after they pumped it the night before. Daniel Jackson down here says, like 50% of us have been holding since 2017 or before and never sold. And I got to admit, I've been holding XRP since 2017. I bought my first bag of XRP in and around, I can remember the exact candlestick, well, roughly the exact candlestick when I bought my first bag of XRP. It was after this first leg up, and it was somewhere in and around here in the 70s. I saw XRP go up to all-time high, and then I experienced it coming down, all the way down. So I was into profit in and around here. And then sure enough, when it came around here, broke even. I was happy when I saw it bounce back up to over $1, and then the rest was history. I've been holding ever since, accumulating ever since, buying more XRP in critical supports, and now I am cost averaged out at 34.7, give or take. Not only that, I've got a lot more XRP, and so, for a lot of these people just getting into the space, I can see how you get excited. I could see, as the price moves up, you want to chase these coins because you're thinking, it's going to just keep going up higher and higher and higher. Guys, this is never the case, and it's a very, very flawed strategy. Always take a look at the coins that are most undervalued compared to the rest of the market, and these are likely going to be your best buys. So we've got some people here giving their opinions on this. Crocus says XRP community are the youngest and greenest in crypto, and I don't mean that in a good way. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think that there are a lot of people who are coming into crypto right now who are seeing easy money, especially, when we're seeing the economy and people being affected by this pandemic. There are lots of people looking to find ways to accumulate more wealth. And so I think it's a mixed bag, to be honest with you. When I started this channel, I felt like I knew, well, I didn't know everybody in the community, but I felt like I knew a great majority of people in this community. More people have obviously joined since, which is a good thing, but the community is growing, and there are all kinds of people coming into this space. Many of them don't understand the benefits of XRP and, don't really care about the research. They just care about the price, which I get. I totally understand. I'm not looking down at you because, a lot of people get into cryptocurrency for the money. But the research and the company and what's going on behind the scenes is what's really going to drive the value long term. And so I constantly say this on this channel. XRP value will be derived from utility eventually. Right now, we're looking at a spec run, and, even though this pump didn't really pan out the way people thought it would, we still are above support of where we were. This is formulating that inverse head and shoulders pattern, so this is all good stuff. Galgitron here saying, morons! Don down here saying, I'm embarrassed at myself and the XRP army for falling for it. Full disclosure, I was overly hopeful and stayed up all night for the event, expecting it to run hard. Lesson learned, I hope. And John Deaton responds here, I absolutely salute you for being so publicly open and honest about this. By doing so, I guarantee you that you made others feel just a little bit better that they weren't alone. We all make mistakes in our quest to become financially secure. So, some people coming out here and saying, I actually thought this was going to pump, and I was shocked and upset when it didn't. The price just came right back down again. But a hard lesson learned, and this is why everybody talking about this before the event, we're saying, look, guys, this is a risky move, me included. This is a risky move. This is not how you're supposed to invest. I mean, it's kind of an interesting idea. But that said, be very, very careful. It's your hard-earned money that you're investing. So that said, Jed, it's your hard-earned money that you will be losing if something goes wrong. So let's go back to the Jed thing. This from James RULEXRP looks as if Jed McCaleb took advantage of this pump, and he posted a screen grab here. The thing with Jed is he's able to sell his portion of XRP based on volume. So the more volume there is in the space, the more XRP he is allowed to sell. And you guys can see he sold chunks of 250,000 XRP, give or take, which he cashed out for 164,000 American dollars, give or take. So he utilized this pump to really accelerate his sales of XRP. And, some people saying in the space, this coming from Andrew, unpopular opinion, the more Jed sells, the better, since the faster he will be out. Is there an estimated time when he will be out? Says Crypto here on Twitter. And Leonidas explains, apparently he approximately had 3.14 billion XRP, and the estimations 5 million per day on average he runs out by September 2022, 10 million per day by the end of this year, 15 million per day on average by September, or 20 million per day he will run out by July. Judging on current data by the end of 2021 is very possible. So we still have Jed McCaleb, who owns XRP. I don't know if this necessarily has an effect on the market. Of course, more supply in the market means there's less demand for that supply, I suppose, unless the demand rallies, of course. And so price tends to stay stagnant, but Jed McCaleb, I believe, does have a deal where he cannot just dump on the open market. These are over-the-counter sales. These are large quantities of XRP, and I believe Ripple put that in place to prevent the instability of XRP markets. Okay, if the XRP community was able to pump it this much based on a little bit of retail FOMO leading up to this event, Jed McCaleb dumping hundreds of thousands of XRP every single day would definitely have more of an impact on the market than it does. So something to think about there. It would be a good thing. I think I agree with Anders L here that if Jed finally does wipe out his XRP stash, that'll be better for the rest of the community and in turn better for the ecosystem, because the XRP will be all out there in the open and ready for the real world utility that it was meant to be used for. And apparently there were some exchanges. I know we talked about Uphold yesterday, but XRP faces more exchange suspensions following the pump and dump activity. This coming from Crypto News 19. So XRP is making news again, but all for the wrong reasons. This says the cryptocurrency has received negative enforcement from the Prime XBT and CoinCheck exchanges. XRP had a tumultuous day. The cryptocurrency has seen its activity on Japanese exchanges CoinCheck halted. CoinCheck announced the move via Twitter, stating that it would be suspending XRP sales. That is likely because they couldn't keep up with the demand. CoinCheck explained that the decision was due to the transaction status with Ripple. Fortunately for traders, the announcement was short-lived. The exchange resumed trading 10 minutes later. And then down here, however, traders on rival exchange Prime XBT weren't so fortunate, and the suspension wasn't so short-lived. Prime XBT has finally relented along with several other high-profile exchanges. It will delist XRP pairs by Wednesday, the 10th of February. The delisting includes both BTC and USDT XRP pairs. So some weird things going on here. It sounds like there was one particular reason why CoinCheck delisted and XBT, or Prime XBT, is delisting for another reason. These are both exchanges that are in Japan, it sounds like. If you are from Japan and have more insight on this, please do put it down in the comments section. Wanted to keep moving on here. So there's GameStop, we've been talking a little bit about on this channel. Now this XRP group, of course, that wanted to pump the price. I saw this from CNBC, thought it was kind of interesting. Bitcoin could be the new GameStop as hedge funds ramp up their short positions on the price of the cryptocurrency. I mean, are you serious? Are we still talking about shorting Bitcoin when it's in a rally, when it's in a major bull run? And so this article says, yes, Bitcoin could be the new GameStop. Now, I have a feeling that this article could have been purposely published by CNBC, maybe to mislead the masses, because we have already researched a lot of information that institutions are buying Bitcoin long. Nobody is shorting Bitcoin right now. And so, if this could start, if I guess what they could be thinking is, if we can stir up some FOMO, right? We saw it in the XRP community. People were rallying around GameStop, which was indeed a legitimate short position. But I don't think, and because it just doesn't make any sense, that anybody would be shorting Bitcoin at this point in time. Although maybe there are some short sellers for Bitcoin. But anyway, they released this, and basically I'm not going to go over it because I think you guys get the gist. Bitcoin versus GameStop. The GameStop saga has been driving a large group of Reddit day traders, at least some of whom are motivated by wanting to stick it to Wall Street. They coordinated online to pile into GameStop in order to drive the price of the stock higher, with the specific purpose of causing hedge funds to lose money. That same underlying anger and frustration over how institutional investors make profits has also played a role in Bitcoin's rise. A big part of the cryptocurrency's intrinsic value is derived from the fact that it isn't tethered to any one government, nor is it pegged to any other currencies. Investing in an independent cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, therefore, means you are putting your money towards a technology and a currency that could one day replace a modern financial system that is very misinformed and misguided. This is certainly not lost on retail traders looking for the ultimate way to cut institutional investors out of the equation. So this position is suggesting that institutional investors are doing the same thing with Bitcoin as they were doing with GameStop, and that just isn't true. So be wary, guys, what you read out there. I did find this interesting considering, I've been doing this channel for a while now. I've been doing the research, and I think it's common knowledge at this point. I'm sure you guys would agree with me that institutions are buying up Bitcoin. They are not short selling Bitcoin. So just again, be careful. So just going to take a look at the crypto market real quick. Right now, over 1 trillion, so it has increased. Bitcoin dominance still sitting at about 62%. And Bitcoin trading right now just under 35,000. XRP trading just under 40 cents. In the last 7 days, XRP has rallied 46.7%. So just gives you guys a sense of where we're sitting with XRP. And the good news is the rest of the market is rallying too. So Bitcoin up 2.3% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum up 6.9%. Polkadot up 5%, Cardano up 19.4%. So the rest of the crypto market within the last 24 hours is rallying. Of course, XRP had that huge rally over the last couple of days, so it is down significantly. But, we're seeing the price move up again, just shy of 40 cents, formulating this inverse head and shoulders. So we'll see where it'll go. And this from ShareCon, guys, the biggest one-day pump of XRP in 3 years. And I couldn't care less to take any profits. XRP is not meant to be sold under $1. Hashtagging the XRP community in this. And I mean, for us who have been in this space for a while, this kind of move, although it is exciting, has really stopped exciting me in terms of, the possibility of cashing out right away. I've got my targets and, 70 cents. This is still resistance to me that needs to be broken. Once we get past the all-time high for XRP, then we'll start talking targets. And again, yes, I do have my targets, and I'm sure you guys have got yours. If you did buy XRP at 17 cents or 11 cents, maybe your targets are a little lower. Maybe you are interested in day trading XRP or swing trading. And so this is the thing, right? Everybody's got their own strategies. I've been in this space for a while, and I've accumulated a lot of XRP in the meantime. So my targets are definitely higher. I'm in this for the long game. I have a plan, and I urge you guys to do the same. And don't you worry, guys. XRP is going to pump. It's not like, this thing didn't work out, so we're giving up on it altogether. There's still the Ripple lawsuit that's happening, and I think once we get that clarity, we are going to see some significant, real, organic movement for XRP, not this falsified, coordinated pump. Real organic movement. Investors will gain more interest in XRP. Let's not forget, this SEC lawsuit, this is the biggest thing. This is the biggest cryptocurrency lawsuit that they have likely tackled. So once we get that clarity, that's going to mean a lot for cryptocurrency. That's going to mean a lot for specifically Ripple's XRP. And the people who will benefit are you and I, the people who have patience to hold our XRP and wait for real fundamentals to really make that price skyrocket. Finally, I just wanted to bring you this. Man staring at Bitcoin GME prices aren't having enough sex, says NYU professor. Let me read you a quote. The biggest loss of capital here will be the human capital of young men who are sitting and staring at their phone and watching the price of Bitcoin and the price of AMC, said Galloway. And ask yourself, would you be better off taking that one 2 or 3 hours a day and working out, trying to form relationships with mentors, romantic relationships, relationships with people at work, getting great at something so you can be the person on the other side of the trade? Galloway has been pushing this narrative about young men since last week when he tweeted that young men not having enough sex were at fault for the GameStop fiasco. So Scott Galloway here calling out a bunch of incels for making the market what it is. I don't know. Do you have an opinion on this? Put it down in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.